What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel that fuels your need for torque, tech, and tire shredding power. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell icon, and join the tribe that lives life in the fast lane. Today, we're diving deep into a legendary name that's roared back into the spotlight. That's right, today we're talking about the 2026 Mitsubishi Pajero. After years of anticipation, the Pajero is back. And it's not just back, it's bolder, smarter, and tougher than ever before. Let's take this beast apart, piece by piece, and see what makes the new Pajero a potential king of the SUV jungle in 2026. Exterior now, let's talk about first impressions. The moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Pajero, you'll realize this isn't a facelift, it's a full-blown rebirth. At the front, it carries Mitsubishi's evolved dynamic shield design, which now looks sharper and more aggressive. The LED headlamps are slimmer, meaner, and integrated with sequential turn indicators, giving the Pajero a futuristic gaze. The grille is upright and massive, with bold chrome slats that scream presence and confidence. The front bumper is sculpted to be functional and muscular, offering better approach angles for off-roading. And you can tell Mitsubishi wasn't playing around with its intentions. Moving over to the side, the Pajero stands tall with an aura of rugged elegance. The character lines running along the doors are strong yet refined. It balances its boxy off-road roots with the slightly rounded modern silhouette that enhances aerodynamics. You get massive 20-inch alloy wheels on higher trims, wrapped in chunky all-terrain tires that mean business. The wheel arches are squared off and accented in matte black plastic cladding that protects the paint from debris while adding a layer of visual toughness. Roof rails, side steps, and retractable side mirrors with integrated cameras add practicality and flair. Plus, that ground clearance, a jaw-dropping 225 mm. This thing's built to climb, crawl, and conquer. Swing around to the back, and the Pajero continues to impress. The taillights are full-width LED bars that stretch from one end to the other, giving it a high-tech vibe. The tailgate design is clean and robust, with subtle badging and a large rear window that enhances visibility. The rear bumper houses integrated skid plates and a dual-exit exhaust setup that's tucked neatly underneath. And yes, the spare tire is now relocated underneath the vehicle instead of being slapped onto the tailgate like old models. A change some may love, others might miss for nostalgia's sake, but it's a sleek upgrade nonetheless. Interior: climb inside, and you're greeted with a cabin that balances luxury, tech, and durability. Mitsubishi has clearly upped its game in interior design. The dashboard layout is horizontal and clean, with the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster that's fully customizable. Front and center, you get a massive 15-inch touchscreen infotainment system that supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. The materials: premium soft touch everywhere, yoke-stitched leather on the dash, contrast piping on the seats, and satin chrome accents that add a splash of elegance. There's ambient lighting throughout the cabin, giving it that modern SUV feel. The front seats are ventilated and heated with memory functions and excellent lumbar support. The second row is spacious, with adjustable recline and slide functions, while the third row is surprisingly usable for adults, although best reserved for shorter trips. With all seats down, you get a massive cargo bay that'll swallow everything from camping gear to grocery hauls. Dual-zone climate control, a panoramic sunroof, wireless charging pad, and a 14-speaker premium audio system round out the comfort and convenience package. Performance: under the hood, the new Pajero offers serious firepower. It's powered by a 2.4-liter twin-turbo diesel engine mated to a 48-volt mild hybrid system, producing a combined 240 horsepower and 500 Nm of torque. This setup is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that's buttery smooth on the highway but responsive when you need it most. For petrol purists, Mitsubishi also offers a 2.5-liter turbocharged petrol variant in certain markets, cranking out around 260 horsepower. Whether diesel or petrol, both powertrains are backed by Mitsubishi's Super Select 4WD2 system, which gives you multiple terrain modes: gravel, mud, sand, snow, and rocket along with the locking rear differential. The Pajero doesn't just talk the talk, it walks it. Off-road, it feels planted, agile, and capable of tackling inclines, declines, water crossings, and deep ruts without breaking a sweat. On tarmac, it's surprisingly refined. Cabin noise is well damped, the steering is weighted just right, and ride comfort is top-notch thanks to updated independent suspension and adaptive dampers. It's not a sports car, but for a full-size SUV, it holds its composure well even at highway speeds. Braking is sharp, and visibility is aided by a 360-degree camera setup with off-road specific views. Mitsubishi didn't skimp on safety either. The Pajero now comes equipped with a full suite of advanced driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, autonomous emergency braking, rear cross-traffic alert, and blind spot monitoring. There's also a driver drowsiness detection system, hill descent control, and trailer sway assist. It's not just built to go anywhere, it's built to keep you and your passengers safe while doing it. Now, let's talk money. The 2026 Mitsubishi Pajero comes in multiple trims. The base variant starts around $46,000, and even at entry level, you get all the core features like the 4WD system, touchscreen infotainment, and safety suite. The mid-tier trims, which add luxuries like leather upholstery, panoramic sunroof, and premium audio, hover around $52,000. The top-spec Elite Edition, which gets you everything from ventilated seats to advanced terrain management and 20-inch wheels, comes in at about $58,000. Given what it offers, that's a competitive price tag in a segment that's heating up with rivals like the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, Ford Everest, and Jeep Grand Cherokee. So, is the 2026 Mitsubishi Pajero worth the hype? Absolutely. It's a bold return to form for a nameplate that once defined adventure, and now it's doing it all over again with modern tech, serious capability, and just the right amount of swagger. Mitsubishi didn't just revive a legend, they re-engineered it for a new era. Whether you're a weekend warrior, an overlander, or just someone who loves big, capable SUVs, the Pajero delivers on almost every front. That's it for today's review, Turbo Tribe. If you enjoyed the deep dive into the all-new 2026 Mitsubishi Pajero, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your gearhead friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments of would you take this over the new Prado or Everest. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap that notification bell because we've got even more insane reviews, test drives, and auto news coming your way. Until next time, keep your engines revving and your adventures wild. Peace out.